could lead to abundance, prosperity. And I don't even look at money. I call it abundance and prosperity. But this is for anybody who just think it's the end all. You're broke. You're not going to get no money. I want you to know you're going to know who's for you after you learn who's there for you when you're broke. After you learn how to manage your money when you're broke, you're going to get these traits and skills to actually handle money. So it's not really you're being broke. You're just going through a time of learning how to, a better relationship with money. So I don't believe in brokeism. I'm just telling you right now, I don't. What I truly see is somebody could change that situation. Everybody could be broke and everybody could be rich. I mean, everybody is broke, everybody can get rich. So everybody start off broke unless they inherited or got a trust fund or anything of those sorts of natures. But yes, I wanted to come here and clear that. Yes, a nigga only, he gets from, supporters like on a one-on-one basis, not like from YouTube or all my other social media platforms, unless it's something to do with features or editing people's videos, or sometimes it involves me actually, one-on-one talk. Like sometimes I just talk to somebody and somehow I make them feel better, that they feel like I deserve a tip or something. And no homo, like what the fuck, a fucking, a fucking donation. That's way better. But, yeah, I don't believe in brokeism. And what I mean by that, I'm not saying that nobody can be broke. I'm not saying that I don't believe in a reality, because I already told y'all I'm broke. But I don't see myself as broke. I see myself as the wealthiest man to ever exist. And I don't see it as, oh, he got a bunch of large set of money. I'm talking about abundance, prosperity, and that can come from friends, that could come from ideas. Is money can possess many forms. Like it could, like, this motherfucker, I could like make a bunch of videos with this motherfucker and it goes viral, and then somehow I get like a cat sponsor. They want me to sponsor their cat foods or something, just cause like I didn't know that cat was like, I didn't know that cat could bring some money. But it's really how you think about it. It's really how you think about it. If you think that you broke, you think that that's the end all, then that's where you're gonna be. But you start to see yourself as somebody wealthy. You start to see yourself as somebody just who's going through a tough time that shall pass. You're gonna start to get through that, and when you get through that mountain, you're gonna remember, oh, I was down. And you're gonna remember how to, never go back again. That's really the plan. When you get broke, you learn it so you never go back again. Okay? That's it. That's all. I just had to come and, express my thoughts on brokeism, because I don't believe in it, and I don't want people to just think what they think. So I had to just come in here tell you what I think. LOKIFERG is out. I don't believe in brokeism. You're not broke. Even if you have $0, just know it's still a chance for you to make some money. There's 300 million money getting printed a day, and you can get at least $10, at least $20. You can get something. And you comparing your life to somebody online, that's just going to make you feel more broke. But when you just look in your own life and go at your own pace, it's going to start to pile up, and you're going to, I ain't going to lie. I like being broke in the sense of saying, if I have a lot of money, like if I have money saved up, I think I'm broke. Like I don't want to spend that money. My broke is having $5,000 and I can't go under that. That's my broke. That's how I see broke. Like I won't go under that. I broke with money. So you gotta like know how to budget your shit and know how to handle that shit, and you learn that from being broke. I don't believe in brokeism. If you're a person with that type of belief, that you're poor, that you're not gonna be anything in your life, that's what poor is. That's what broke. People that don't have dreams, people that don't have goals, people who just go home from their 9 to 5 and just spend their money on the bills. That's what broke is. And I'm not saying that we shouldn't spend our money. We have to spend our money on these bills so we can even sustain ability, unless we make our own house, and then somehow the government's gonna want some change out of that. Like there's legit no way to live on this land free. They gonna want a little bit of change. You make your own lemonade stand, they gonna want some money. So just know, even if we was to get our own house, like build it by our own hand, put our own water in there, somehow the government gonna somehow figure out like, oh, we gotta make some money out of y'all somehow. But yeah, that just lets you know. But what I was saying though, even if, like, I gotta go